I'm really excited to come back January 20th, as a nice little poster behind us shows with you. Not you.
That's me, sitting on a beach, which is supposed to be the Hamptons, but I'm going to share with you, it was Puerto Rico, where we shot the Cuba episode.
Exactly. I mean, I've got to say, you do not have the worst job in the world with where you have to go. I mean, hanging out Puerto Rico, on the beaches, there are worse jobs to have.
I got to say, I have, as far as I can tell, one of the best jobs on the planet. I get to hang out with very cool, funny, smart, attractive people in beautiful settings, in the most gorgeous homes in the Hamptons, and the writing is funny, I get to do great stuff, and I love what I do, so I'm very lucky.
Pretty much a big win. As we saw in the mid-season finale, Hank's father, not doing so well, seemed to have had a heart attack.
Yes.
That can be brought up as soon as we begin the season.
Like season 2, in the beginning, we pick up right where we left off, and we resolve the issue of our father's health, only to follow it by introducing many more complicated, conflictual issues in his career and his life, and his life gets incredibly complicated, but our relationship gets incredibly strong as a result of it.
So, whose relationship?
My relationship with my father, and Evan's relationship with my father.
Interesting, because I was thinking it might take a little bit of a hit, considering the fact that he was investigating their boss. They might be kicked out of their home, I would think. I mean, I wouldn't imagine
I can't tell you too much, and I don't want to give away too much, but I will say that the writers are so smart in constantly giving you a different direction. So if you think it's going one way at the end of season 2, then season 2.5 will surprise you, as we hope Royal Pains always does.
Yes, Royal Pains has done good at surprising us.
Thank you.
And obviously,
it's a tribute to the writers that it's done well, surprising.
Hey, got to give love to the writers. They are the ones who start the magic.
Our executive producers, who are standing right next to me, take a peek, give a peek, are really two of the most brilliant writers in this business, Andrew Lancheski and Michael Rausch. They are constantly coming up with inventive ways, but while always protecting the characters, and that's something that honestly is why so many of the shows I've done in my life have not worked, because the characters were not protected, because the writers, the executive producers, were going after something cheap or something too immediately satisfying to be gratifying down the road, and as a result the show just kind of tanked, or we jumped the shark, to refer to Henry Winkler's earlier work.
Past work, yes.
Yes. So we're glad to be on a show that thankfully has not even come close.
Yeah, and the network obviously is so supportive of all the shows, because it only does a few shows, a few original shows, and they nurture them so much, which must be a relief for you as an actor.
We're so lucky. We're here at the William Paley Center, and I think William S. Paley was the first pioneer of network television to realize the connection between the affiliates of a network and the advertising and the importance of branding a network. And so following in his legacy beautifully, USA Network has done an unbelievable job of branding its network, so that we all feel like we're part of this crazy universe, and even the promos they do bring me and Michael Weston together.
Exactly.
And I'm doing one in a week with Sarah Shahi, the star of Fairly Legal, formerly Facing Kate. So it's like they're just unbelievable at what they do.
Excellent. You know, I have to ask about the little love triangle that's on the show right now with Hank and Jill and Emily. Anything you can tease fans about that?
I will say that though it is a complex web network of love and seduction, it doesn't come to a neat resolution. It remains complicated. The triangle bursts into stars of love complexities that won't be resolved right away, because that's just how we do it at Royal Pains.